So far, we've looked at how to create pages completely from scratch, as well as how to use Contribute starter pages to build new pages. But if you're working on an existing site, chances are pretty good that when you need to create a new page, you'll be working from a template created by the site designer in Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver and Contribute are tightly integrated, and in this movie, we're going to see how easy it is to work with Dreamweaver templates in Contribute. Dreamweaver templates are essentially web pages in which the basic structure of the layout has already been completed. These templates include editable regions and non-editable regions. For example, you might have a template where you can add or edit text to the main body of the page, but items like the page's navigation bar, logo, or background color are all uneditable. Site designers really like using templates for Contribute users because they help to ensure that no changes are accidentally made to areas that the Contribute user shouldn't be changing. The site designer creates these templates, determines which portions of the page can be edited and which are locked down from being altered, and then stores the templates on the web server for you. When you connect to your site with Contribute, Contribute scans the site for a folder called Templates, and if it finds it, you'll have those templates available for your use. So let's see how this works. I'm on the tCloud site already, so I'm going to choose to create a new page again. And in here again, we have blank page and starter web pages, which we've looked at already. And inside the templates folder, you'll see that we do have a template in here. And you can see it's basically the layout of the page that we see here, but it's just missing actual content. It has a heading, it has navigation bars, but there's no content yet. So I'm going to go ahead and enter a page title, and we'll just call this T Culture. Click on OK. Contribute takes a moment to read that template, and here it is. Notice that we have this basic structure of our page created, and notice that we have these boxed off areas, one called Page Heading and one called Page Content. And when I roll my mouse into those areas, I can actually click in there, select text, and change the text. So I can get rid of this generic page heading title here, and I'll just call this T Culture. And then I can come down to the page content area. There's an area for a page subheading. Just add a little subheading here. And then we can add page content. And so on and so on. Now, I can type as much or as little as I want into these areas here. I can even add things like images or tables. I can turn text into links. But notice when I move my mouse out of these areas, I get the little no symbol. I can't select any of these images up here. I can't select the text over here to change it. These are the uneditable regions of the template. So you can see why designers like templates so much. They basically can just determine which parts of a page the users are allowed to change, and then they can feel secure knowing that the user isn't going to accidentally add more cells to this table that we're looking at here or add more buttons over here on the right. Everything is locked down except for the parts that can be changed. And basically, I would continue working on the page from here. Once I was finished, I could publish the page or send it for review just like any other page I work on in Contribute. So again, remember that templates are created by the site designer in Adobe Dreamweaver and stored on the web server, which then makes them accessible to anyone using Contribute to work on the site.